representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's completed right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
To number 34.
2nd down now, they need 7.
At his own 49-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And our first... It's about a yard here. The defense force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Really gay there on the tackle. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to number 1. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At their 40.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. He'll call his own number. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Borregales connects. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Patriots and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
That one's complete right side. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Crosby on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
throw here, 3rd down. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Ooh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They'll run here on first down. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 34. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The New England offense running out now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
I'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. The Sharks at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
Throwing on 2nd. That one's complete over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
First down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Patriots.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Now that's that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This time it's a passing play. He's got it over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Number 7.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
The pickup brings up second and 2 at the Patriots 7-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points in this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Worthy now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. first down, they'll run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side.
A gain of 10 yards.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Plowing up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Number 24.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Design bootleg here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
87.
3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38.
That's good.
That's 16 on the pickup.
First down.
And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard
Line up the design keeper. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 21-yard line.
They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
The Patriots first
All
down.
set now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle
It was
made
the
at
rookie from
6-yard
LSU
line.
that time on the tackle.
2 yards.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Third down.
Back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate. Weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, got to expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10.
2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5.
He's dropping back to throw. Front pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs from 37. Throwing it again here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
11 yards on the play.
Throw here, third down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get a late score and tie it before the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Patriots 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So 1st down from 41.
A gain of 14.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Patriots, 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 27.
They are throwing it again. Throw left side, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's another.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. Room inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Going after is good by Roy Gallis. And the Patriots push their lead to 6.
Raiders 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the 1st half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. They send him left out of the slot. To throw here on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 7.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At their 49-yard line.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. It's a kick six for New England. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots bump the lead up to 13 points.
Raiders 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's on the turf. Ball's out. Lost it. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll throw it. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now in Landover.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They go play action on first down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yards on the play. That's good for our Patriots.
Pinned out to the back. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
The coverage by N'Kobe Dean.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Offense is set. First and 10. Back to the well again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He was taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on third and long. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Working now from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
That tackle, good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Second down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Put a receiver in motion left. This one goes off left tackle. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Tackle made back at the 47-yard
What was supposed to
line.
move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it fourth down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll run here from the gun. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Raiders get to it. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Third and 4.
Looking to throw here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gay with the point after. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Patriots 27, Raiders 24.
Ball set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots running their offense out there. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
48-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're running the option, short side. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. On the move, hit it right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. Finds him on the slant. Shoves one away. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
38 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to...
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Raiders just about ready for this one. Means 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From
the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A give now from the gun. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
There's the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Former Raider Robert Spillane in on that stop.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 21. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Handoff now from the gun. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Yankees keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Connecting on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the
I think we got to be
28-yard
careful, and
line.
I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
9 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard
They'll
line.
try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He was taken down.
You know why
behind the
baseball
line of
coaches are
scrimmage.
called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
1st down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Number 89, Brock Bowers.
2nd and 10, back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Go hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Throwing it again here. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
47-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tight end going in motion here. They are throwing it again. Pulled in, again it's Bowers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Las Vegas first down.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Las Vegas first down.
Sticking to the air here. Jukes away from one. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Complete to number 34. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Desperation time here. It's Bowers with another catch. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Has a layup for it, but touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights.
41.
And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. It looked like they got it back, and they did! Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Oh, he lost the football! Scooped up by the Patriots! And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Gave him back the rock?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Another carry for it. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 10.
And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Draw it up for him. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. How you getting, everybody? Brock Ewart and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good, so entertaining because these QBs are so talented, both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this because after the game, you know they love to meet up in midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other, he's going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB on the other side.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Vikings taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the race. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
Blown back, it's the handoff. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run it from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Luther Burden now on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second down at the 20.
Pass play now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
Vikings.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Burden now to return it. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Motion the tight end over.
At the 24-yard line.
Working now from the gun. On the quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
Motioning the tight end left.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Low back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Bears first down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Man in motion out of the slot. Low back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
At the 21-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Complete to number 24.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 12.
Still sticking with the passing game. He scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears will reach pay dirt for the first time in this game. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson set to kickoff.
Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the attempt opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st and 10, looking to throw. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
He's going to throw this one. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Escapes the defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A motion to tight end left.
It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, he shoves it forward, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bears 1st down.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further. as we're at the end of one. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Back to throw now. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He's making a bid for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Carlson's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Samuel now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Quick throw is caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here's the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted in after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Same guy. Here's Hopkinson again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.